What is going on, world? Alright, I come for a quick update with my latest mini buddy, which is the new GT6 buddy 98 wheelbase, and it's slightly more than 80 at the moment. It's like 80.5, I think, something like that, for this little bar here, so I might remove it in the future to be race legal. But other than that, I'm super pleased with this, so I'm gonna do a quick first look at where these things come from. And it comes from my very first buddy car design that I did about February, 5 months ago, when I was just starting vacuum forming. So this is the very first mold that I designed for the vacuum forming machine, and it was a narrower, about 73, I think, something like that. It's a 94 wheelbase, but you can see the ideas already here with the big central cab. That's pretty bulky over here, and then the wheel arches in the front and the rear, and then some aero all the way across. And so that was my very first, let's say, draft. And then I moved on to this one, the GT6, which is still, well, they're actually both still available, but this one is the one I tested last time with the Pro driver that did excellent, especially for a very first time, comparing it with touring buddies that have been here for quite some time. And so this was the next evolution of it. So now it has the wing. I think the overall molding and shape design is a lot more pleasant. The sticker design as well, so you can still see the very square bubble at the center. It's a little bit narrower than the original one, but it's still super bulky and quite large. And so what happened last time, the driver complained that this tiny millisecond it couldn't get, because the body had so much downforce, although he was running it without the wing, but there was so much downforce on the front that he just couldn't get that tiny milliseconds that he was looking for. And at the time he said that, I was waiting for the molds. I've already redesigned the body, and luckily the change that I did are reducing the amount of overall airflow pushing in the front. So you can see the way the body is now. So first of all, it's a lot more detailed than it was before. Those are molds that I made completely by hand from a 3D print, and then a lot of sanding and bondo and so on. This is a mold that I directly got from my CAD design onto plastic, so I get every single detail that I've designed, and this, I don't have to sand it, so I'm not losing and removing all the sharp angles the way I'm doing it when I'm doing the finishing by hand. And so this way I have a much sharper, much crisper design. You can even see the very small seal of the door lines, and you have very nicely crisp shapes going on all around. You can see this is really, I'm really pleased with the level of detail that I get, and every single angle that I wanted to have. You know, you can see these kind of curves here when you have a little bulging here, so it's like the airflow is pushed to the center. This is something you could open. Everything has been kept, so this is really great. I've slightly redesigned the opening over here, so there is more stiffness as well on the side of the body now. I have those opening as well, that they're not open now, but they can be opened to let the airflow down on the rear wheel. I got those vents shapes over there. Now I have markings as well for the wings. So originally I had no markings at all. Now I have the markings if you want to use the wing, and I have as well more engraving at the back compared to before. I'm still yet to do more sticker work. I have very basic sticker at the moment over here, but you can see I have the exhausts. I have now a diffuser that you can keep, or you can cut, or you can completely remove. And so I think this is a process that I'm going to do now with the other designs that I have. I think I'm going to go through the collections of buddy. I have somewhere around 17 mini buddies at the moment, and so I think I'm gonna go through everything I have. I might do a little survey with everybody on social, whether it's YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, to see what buddies people would like to see redone with this technique. And so this way I can come up with the version 2 of most of the buddies that I have, and provide something of much higher quality than what I have at the moment. So here you go, this is the updates for the new GT6 Racing Buddy. I believe this one is going to be a rocket. I'm going to do some testing with the same pro driver sometime this week, so I'm going to be able to compare the time from the previous one to this one. And this one is now available on the store. It wasn't when I started displaying it on the page last time, so now it is. And yep, that's about it for that. So hope you guys enjoy that new buddy, and let me know if you want the same process to be done on other buddies that I have at the moment. That will be something that I do for all the new buddies, but if there is an older buddy you want to have a reissue of with a higher quality version like that, you just let me know, and if there is enough request for one, then I'll do it. Alright, so everybody stay safe. This period sucks, but we can still play RC, so still some good in this world. Alright, see you next time, bye bye.